Pumi here. We have a very important subject to talk about today. As you all know, the breaking news is that Honorable Matomola was abducted yesterday by PF cadres. So we were just waiting to confirm what is going on before we could come on here on MATOMOLA TV and give you some information about what's happening concerning Honorable Matomola. So Tuesday morning, Honorable Matomola woke up and was going about his business. He was confronted by PF cadres and abducted. Abduction means he was taken against his will, forcibly, and they dropped him at Kabwata police station. So he's being held there from yesterday and today. I have confirmed that some family members have been to see him. Some of them were not allowed to see Honorable Matomola, and some reports that I got were that he was not even given food. Like, they denied him food and they denied people seeing him, his visitors. So this is a very concerning matter. As we know, Honorable Matomola is a trailblazer. He is a representative of the youth and the power of the change that is coming to Zambia right now. So I'm here to talk about that, and you guys can just tell me where you're watching me from, and you can share your comments below. So as you know, Honorable Matomola is a powerful youth advocate, and this whole thing that had the PF arrest him started last week. So last week, some PF cadres went to Mississippi in Honorable Matomola's ward, and they attacked a funeral house on 2 nights consecutively. I think it was on the 15th, between the 15th, 16th, and 17th of March. So PF cadres at midnight, somewhere in the late hours of the night, they went to Mississippi and attacked a funeral home. They had pangas, they injured people. If you see the videos, they are right here on MATOMOLA TV. They are pictures and their video of the injuries that these PF thugs attacked people at this funeral home. And we are also being informed that some of the people were taken from the funeral home, they were abducted, and they have not been found. So Honorable Matomola, when he woke up, I think on the 16th, as well as on the 17th, he went to these places where the crimes were committed. So he took a video and they recorded people. So the residents of Mississippi were actually angry, and they were voicing their anger at what these PF cadres did. So these videos are there. They are here on Facebook. We are not going to delete them for evidence. So 1 week later, yesterday, the PF cadres abduct Matomola and drop him at Kabwata police station. This is where he's currently being held. Now, my people, this is a problem. You know, I'm heartbroken. You know, I can't even imagine how Honorable Matomola is feeling right now. And the charges they have against him is that he's inciting violence. Yes, that's the charge that they have put against him, for inciting violence. So I'm just here to talk about what happened and explain what the situation is, what is the current situation. And the third thing is like, what is our plan? How are we going to help Matomola get released from this injustice? There's a breakdown of law and order in Zambia. We have been talking about this. A lot of people have died already, and Matomola is at risk. To me, that whole attack at the funeral in Mississippi last week was a setup. I was talking to Matomola. I'm like, you have to get out of Mississippi. These people, they are trying to set you up. It's very dangerous. So we can see from the events that this is a setup. The PF cadres prepared to attack the funeral house and they were waiting for a response from UPND cadres, and they got their response. So that response now is what they have used to have MATOMOLA arrested. So all the people who were in that video, you have seen the video. They were upset. They are like, we are going to come for you and all those things. They were saying they are going to retaliate, or in other words, what the conversations that were in that video by the residents who were attacked is self-defense. In fact, it was a peaceful manner. They didn't go out to fight anyone, but they mentioned names of people who came to attack, and they said that we want peace. They were talking about how it's very unfair for us to live in a country where cadres are running down the country, you know. They called the police. Police never showed up. But they pick up MATOMOLA and take him to a police station, and MATOMOLA is in police cells right now. They abduct him. So who is running the country? Is it PF cadres or is it Zambia police? So myself, in my capacity as Phumulos Tumbeko, as a human being, just as a human being, I am ready to fight peacefully. To bring back justice to Zambia, to bring back the law of order. And we as youth should stand up and demand that MATOMOLA is released as soon as possible. There is no need to detain somebody on made-up charges. MATOMOLA did not say anything violent. He just recorded people being frustrated, showing their frustrations because they were attacked. So does MATOMOLA deserve to be abducted by PF cadres and taken to jail? No. And that's one thing I want to tell the youth, is that today is MATOMOLA, tomorrow it's you. You know, these PF cadres, they'll stop at nothing. I don't even know where this country is going. We have seen police officers who are hiding their faces. Are these really police officers or they are PF cadres? You know, this is very alarming, and everyone, all of us should be concerned. Like, if you're a political activist in your area, you should walk with your eyes spinning 360 degrees every time. You have to have a surveillance of your house, of your area. If you're walking in the street, don't walk alone, because we have seen they abducted MATOMOLA in broad daylight. And according to the information that I have, he was being beaten and he was abused, he was insulted, you know, for sharing a crime which the PF cadres did. Has anyone arrested the PF cadres? Those PF cadres that went to that funeral home to kill people, attack people, they broke property, are those culprits arrested? No. They are running around in the street, and they are the same people who went and abducted MATOMOLA. And I want to tell you PF who are here watching, this is a revolution. Zambia is ready for change. Even if you abduct MATOMOLA, 10 MATOMOLAs will come up. We will not stop. For me, I will not stop. I'm not going to be scared, you know. If you want, you can come and abduct me here. But if you abduct me, other people will talk. You will not shut us up. You are not going to silence us. All the youth, let's stand together and we demand for the release of MATOMOLA. He didn't do any crime. Instead, the people who should be released, who should be in jail, are the people who attacked the poor residents of Mississippi. And all MATOMOLA did was record a video and share it. If there was somebody who was insulting the president, they should go to that person who insulted the president. Why should MATOMOLA pay a price for other people's sins? You know, PF, they insult people, they go and damage property, they attack people, they are running the streets. And somebody who brought to light the injustices of PF cadres is in jail today as we are speaking. I'm told he's in a crowded cell. He's being denied food, and it's very unhygienic. That's what's happening there at the cell at Kabwata police station. So all you youths, this is a direct attack on our democracy. We have to stand up. For me, Like today, I've been stressed out. I've been really stressed out from yesterday. I'm thinking, I'm like, God help me. What should I do? You know, I wanted to go and bury myself. I'm like, I'm not going to go on social media. I'm like, but you know what? God has given me this opportunity, this platform to speak to everyone around the world and bring to light these injustices that are happening. And that's why this is the more reason why all of us should vote for change. Be the change. Be the advocate. Be aware of your surroundings, because this attack, today is Matomola, tomorrow it's you, you know. So people, this is a sad development that's happening in Zambia right now. Share this video, share this video. People need to know there is a lot of political advocates in Zambia and they are at risk. This is a plan by PF CADRES to sabotage the electoral process, a peaceful electoral process. They are planning to attack you, and if you react or say something, they come and they abduct you and take you to the police station. Just for defending yourself or for reacting, you will be arrested. So be vigilant, share this video. If you're a new PND, your life is at risk. You must have eyes all over, in the front, in the back. When you are moving, have your smartphone. Be ready to take a video, capture pictures, take evidence, because I think it's going to get worse in Zambia before it gets better. So that being said, we are working, as I told you, I'm a chief executive for Global Human Rights Alliance. This is an international global organization. I'm based here in the United States. We have our counterparts in Europe, in West Africa, as well as in Zambia. So we are putting word out there so that the global organizations that fight for human rights can work with the Zambia police to intervene in this matter and have Matomola released. So on international and the global level, we are already working to put pressure on to find the arresting officer, and so he can explain how a cadre can arrest somebody on the street, and that arresting officer agrees to book Matomola and have him in the cells. So all these things have to be verified. You know, they have to be cleared. It's an injustice. Yesterday I was talking about human rights. This is another violation of a human right. You know, and all of us, if we see an injustice happening, take a video. I'm sure there are people who witnessed Matomola being abducted. So those witnesses, if there were people around, they should have taken a video and circulate that video online. So that's what I'm urging all you youths. Be vigilant. If you witness a crime, whatever, if you see something doesn't look right, capture evidence, take a video. That video you are capturing is going to save somebody's life. If you have bundles, just go live. Start filming that whatever abduction or anything. If it's a quarrel, just go live on Facebook and start filming. Facebook Live has saved a lot of people's lives. It's not only for laughing and making jokes. This platform is working wonders and miracles in protecting people's lives. So let's use it to protect our lives. Let's use it to campaign and ensure that these criminals are found and brought to book. And the most important thing that we want to do right now is to campaign, you know, organize yourselves on the ground there and find a way to put pressure so that Matomola is released, because he's being detained illegally. I think, in my own opinion, that detention is unlawful because he did not commit a crime. He just shot a video of people who were attacked by PF and he posted it. You know, here in America, if you see how people here in America insult the president, you know, it's nothing. Like, you know, they say bad things about leaders here, you know, and nobody's arrested. If people were to be arrested about insulting a president, then all of the 50% of Americans will be in jail. So all these things that are happening in Zambia they'll come to an end. But it's going to be tough before it gets better. All I'm asking is, like, all of you people who are peace-loving Zambians all over the world, even if you're not Zambians, we have a lot of people who are here with us to support us through this fight. They are not Zambian, and they are fighting the same vices we are fighting in Zambia. And this is the worst, like I said, this is the worst point Zambia has ever been. And we are just here. If you're just joining the group, my name is Apumulos Tumbeko Queen Pumi. I am a political advocate. I'm a certified human rights consultant, and as well as I'm a founder and CEO of a Global Human Rights Alliance. So we are working locally in Africa, especially Zambia, as we head to the election, to bring educational information about our human rights violation. And you know what? We are working on this, and then immediately we are faced with a challenge where one of our own is abducted. Matomola was abducted yesterday and is still being held against his will. And the sad part is he was abducted by PF cadres. So what right do PF cadres have? Has the government officially granted, policemanship to all PF cadres? I know there is a citizen arrest. So can you PND cadres also do citizens arrest? Because I think it's one-sided. Whatever the PF says, the police will act. But that night when the PF cadres attacked the funeral house in Mississippi, they called the police and no police showed up. I know that the Zambian government has installed cameras all over Lusaka and most township to monitor people and movements of people. Why can't they use the tapes on their cameras to find the criminals? So that's it, guys. That's all I had to say. Just give you an update on the breaking news. Matomola was abducted by PF cadres. They manhandled him. They treated him badly. He's now in police custody. And, I don't know what they would go into. I think it's illegal. It's an illegal arrest to start with because they set him up. So if you guys have any comments, you can share before I sign off. But I'm just asking you on the ground, if you can mobilize yourselves, go to, Human Rights Commission and have them fight to have Matomola released. Because it's not right that Matomola was abducted and now is in the police station. But I hear that there are other UNDP officials that have been abducted too. So we are in a crisis, guys. We are in a crisis. So you guys, you just have to be safe wherever you are. Look out. If you are a political advocate in UPND, they are after you. They are after you. So you have to be very careful, Be very careful. Watch your movements. Don't walk alone. These PF cadres, we have seen pictures circulating of people in paramilitary gear, and they are covering their faces. So we don't know, because there's rumor that some PF cadres are now they are masquerading as police officers. So it's going to get tough before it gets better for our Zambian politics, really. So we all have to look out for each other and make sure that we are safe. But, they are trying to intimidate us. That's why they have, abducted Matomola, to make him an example. But I'm here to say I am with you. This 2021 August election is not for cowards. We have to be strong. We have to be bold. We have to be fearless. You have to be ready to die. Even me, myself, I'm ready to die. If they want to come and arrest me, come and arrest me. But you better have a valid reason to arrest me. You just can't cook up charges. You sit there, you set somebody up, and then you come and arrest them. What kind of politics is that? It's nonsense, I'm telling you. It's nonsense. Politics should be free, fair, and equal. Clean campaign. campaign on the politics. What are you going to do for the people? PF have failed. What have they done? Like, what have they done? One of their failures is allowing their cadres to masquerade as police officers and start abducting people. That's a big failure. I'm a mother here. How would I feel? Matomola is like my son. I tell all of you, if you're under 30 years old, you are equivalent to be my son. And the reason I teamed up with Matomola, because we share the same passion. We want to see a better Zambia. So they want us to be dunderheads, to just follow what they say, take their milli-meal, and then vote for PF. Take their 100 kwacha and vote for PF. It's our human right to think what we want. It's our human right to vote or belong to a political party of our choice. Everyone, we deserve that. Nobody can force us. All this thing they are doing, these dictators now, is they want to force us to vote for them. And if there's somebody who's speaking against them, they abduct them. That's what's happening. Or people who are speaking out, they are giving them brown envelopes to keep them quiet. For me, I'm not even after a brown envelope. I care about the homeless children, the orphans who are sleeping on the street. They don't have food. Is anyone giving a brown envelope to the homeless orphans in the street? Do they think about those orphans in the street? Do they? Do they think, why don't they take the brown envelopes to the patients who are dying in hospital without medication so that those people can buy drugs? This is what I'm saying. It's wrong. It's wrong. And if anyone is supporting PF, I don't know. I don't even know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you. You are worse than a witch. And that's not an insult. If you are supporting PF, you are worse than a witch. Because I know that a witch, when a witch is killing somebody, they usually have a reason for killing somebody. If a witch is killing somebody, they just don't go randomly and start killing people if you are a witch. That's why I'm saying PF is worse than a witch, because Zambians have not done anything to PF. The only sin that Zambians did was to vote PF in power. Now they are killing us directly, indirectly. Like I say, myself, I have lost 5 family members under PF government. In the last 10 years, I've buried my mother and 4 siblings. That's why I'm here. Because I've suffered. My family, they died from treatable diseases. But because of PF policies, people are dying like flies. All of us here is our story. Is our story. And like I say, Zambia is a rich country. It's just management. Everything can turn around overnight. If we have the right leaders, you will see how Zambia is going to change. Because we have seen how they are blowing our money, just spending money on private jets. You know, they have all these projects which are 10 times the cost. They buy all these, you know, machinery, armored vehicles, like unnecessary. They are channeling money to unnecessary, non-priority expenses. And they turn around and start giving bags of milli-meal as empowerment. And people like me and Matomola who are speaking out against this injustice, PF cadres are abducting us. There are many people who have been abducted. And it's wrong, people. We have to stand out. PF have to go. They have failed. They have failed us lamentably. And now they're trying to eliminate us by endangering our lives, abducting us, and also bribing, paying people so that they vote for them. If they pay you, if they give you a bag of milli-meal, take it. It's your money. It comes from Zambia. That land, Zambia, was given to us by God. We are not born in Zambia by accident. And all that wealth that is in Zambia is for all Zambians and must be shared equally. So I end here, guys. If you have any questions, you can ask. But I'm just asking for you guys to mobilize each other on the ground. Go and see Matomola and the pressure for his release. You know, they have to release him. And find the criminals who abducted him I'm sure the same people who abducted him are the same people who went to attack the funeral house to set him up. They knew it. They knew that MATOMOLA is going to take a video and post it. And then when he posts that video, they will arrest him. So that's what they did. So their plans so far are working. You are not going to win election by abducting people. No. In fact, you are losing more PF supporters by your behavior. You PF cadres, you are losing more PF supporters because of your behavior. It's like Zambia police is being run by PF cadres. I'm appealing to Kampiongo. Is it Kampiongo, the Commissioner of Police? Please look into this matter. People are being provoked, and then when they react, they are arrested. No. Share this video. People should see it. Maybe Kampiongo doesn't know. I'm sure they know, because MATOMOLA is a huge political figure, not only Zambia, internationally. He's known around the world. So people right now, they are fighting. They are making phone calls. They are sending emails to make sure he's released. They are investigating. So they did not just capture some useless person whom they can just wipe away from the face of the earth overnight. No. MATOMOLA is a young man who is building a name for himself. I posted a video on Saturday where I was congratulating him for the followers. And even if you kill MATOMOLA, God is going to raise 200 MATOMOLAs. This is when a train takes off, it's gone. It's not coming back. It's a movement. You can't stop it. Even if you get rid of MATOMOLA, there are 200 MATOMOLAs that are come and will speak the language that he's speaking. What MATOMOLA says is not from his brain. He's speaking for the people. So God is going to appoint another MATOMOLA. Even if you keep him in jail there, we'll be here. We'll be here, we'll be going live, we'll be sharing information, you'll be campaigning until August 12th. You won't stop us. Unless you cancel the election, then we'll stop. But Zambia is a democracy, the election is coming. So even if you keep MATOMOLA there for 6 months, you are just wasting your time, because we are here to campaign until MATOMOLA is just one vote. Are you going to arrest all the 6 million Zambian voters? No. We are here and we'll campaign. Even if you arrest me tomorrow, other Pumulos will come up and they'll continue the fire. So that's all I had to say, guys. It's really sad. It's a sad day for me, you know. MATOMOLA is my counterpart, is my colleague, and he's like my son. And he's paying a price of a corrupt government, corrupt practices of a corrupt government. And when I say this, I'm not insulting anyone, I'm stating a fact. So they set him up and now he's there in jail. They're actually even denying food. Denying him food, and he's in a congested cell. So I just sent a message to say, the people who are local over there, if you can go and donate masks in the police cell where they are holding them. Because they say the cell is congested and there's a lot of people over there. So one thing we can do is, because of the congestion and we are in the middle of the pandemic, we need to protect MATOMOLA and all the other people who are in that police cell. So if you can donate masks to all the people in that cell where he is, or in other police centers, because we don't know the injustices that happen in these police cells unless somebody is locked up. So now, because MATOMOLA is locked up, we know that these cells, they are cramped, there is congestion, there is no social distancing in the police cells. So what we need to do is, number one, take food to them and take masks. Because if they bring in any inmate who has a virus, they will all get that virus. You know, they will get the COVID and they will all die. So please, if you're in a position to organize masks, everybody chip in a little bit, buy masks and take it to the police cell where MATOMOLA is, and other police centers around Lusaka. I hear they are very congested. And also, we need to make a pressure group to have him released. Like I said, myself and my other counterparts internationally, we are working. We have contacted different human rights organizations to look into the matter and try to have Honorable Matomola released as soon as possible. Otherwise, that's it, guys. It's a sad day for us, and it's going to be it's gonna get tough before it gets better. But be vigilant, like I said. Have your cell phones. Be ready to capture a video. Any injustice that's going on, take a video and share. You might save somebody's life, because that video is evidence. Yes. So if you have anything to say, you can make a comment there. Otherwise, I'll try to read your comments. I always read your comments, and I'll be here, God willing, until August 12th. And also, we are working to ensure that Matomola is released as soon as possible. We continue to pray for him and his family and all the other people around the world who are held against their will, or who are just in, unlawful incarceration, unlawful detention. It's a violation of human rights. So, yes. So, thank you guys for watching. God bless you. And make sure, you share the video. See what you can do to help the young man released, Whatever you can do, if you can contact the police officer, the arresting police officer, if you can contact the commissioner of police, let's get to the bottom of this. Because today is Matomola, tomorrow it's you. All our lives are at risk. There is a breakdown of law and order in Zambia, and we are working. That's why we are asking for change. We are asking you to vote for change, and we are asking you to be the change. We are asking you to campaign, and we are asking you to record all the different violations, the violence that's happening. Record it, and we'll use it one day. Thank you so much, and God bless. I'll talk to you soon. I'll be here. If I hear anything, I'll try to come up and update you guys. So we are still running the page. This is a Matomola TV. It's a team of us. So in case you thought by taking Matomola TV, by taking Matomola in sales, you are going to shut us down. No, we are a team. We are a team, and we are here. We'll be working, and we'll be sharing information until August 12th. God bless you. Goodbye. Thank you.